All right, Shalom. First off, I would like to give our glory, honor, and infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that teach and rule well and labor in 100% doctrine, all that is true from according to the Bible. Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing this truth and our righteousness and the sincerity around the four winds of the earth. Shalom to the sincere believers and the few Akwaf. I'm the Akim Ha'amayan, and this morning I just been doing some thinking. Esau eating the so-called white man, which is the devil. He and Jake, man, 2/3 of Yahweh Shema Shai own people. They don't want to see Jake. They don't want to see the hopeful elect and the people that are the men and women that are pleasing Yahweh Shema Shai, starting with the 144,000, which are our men. They don't want to see them come into power. You're emotional about what we do, and we don't lose sleep about it. It's just the fact that you don't want to see. You don't want to see a turnaround. You don't want to see order. You don't want to see righteousness. Okay, but it's okay. It's okay because it's going to be righteousness. Yahweh Shema Shai is going to allow this place of miracle to be nuked by thermonuclear fire. So nevertheless, I'm going to start the first scripture with Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7. And it reads, "Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto Yahweh. And the peace of Yahweh, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and your minds through Hamashiach Yahweh Shai." So, hey man, we understand that first of all, Yahweh Shema Shai, he hears the cries, he hear the hopeful elect crying and sighing, man. Okay, so we're not set upon, we're not comfortable here. We're not settled on the leads here. Okay, we're not settled on our leads here, man. Okay, we want Yahweh Shema Shai to put us on high, man. We want order here. We want not here, but on earth. The kingdom will be on earth, like it says in the Lord's prayer. That will be done. That will be done on earth as it is in heaven, man. Okay, roughly paraphrasing, but this is Proverbs chapter 29. Hey, hush. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 11, and it reads, "A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it until afterwards." Okay, so like I said, about 2/3, man, they stay emotional. Whether your family, your woman, your cousin, your used to be homeboy, your associate, your coworker, somebody at the gas station, anything, man, anywhere, they gonna utter their mouth, man. They gonna utter everything come to their mind. And instead of being swift to hear, they speak everything that comes to their mind. Gotta speak their mind. Gotta speak their mind. Gotta have the last word. Gotta have the first word. Those are emotions, man. You got a lack of faith, man. That's how you become effeminate. Okay. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 18. "A wrathful man stirreth up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife." See, we try to be at peace with our men. We ain't waking up every day with a chip on our shoulder, wanting to do something evil to someone, man. Okay. Of course, we hate the ways of Jake, man. That's why we have to separate ourselves, man, and be blameless. Because when Yahweh Shema Shai come back, we don't want to be in the midst of Jake, man, doing what Jake do, caught up on what Jake caught up on, man. 2/3 of Yahweh Shema Shai's people living in wickedness and caught up on the emotions, man, and want America to be a continual wicked place. That's not going to happen, man. That's why you don't put to lean on your own understanding. Okay, that will cause you to be so emotional. You don't understand that this place is going down. Romans chapter 12, verse 2. "And be not conformed to this world." That's right. Be not conformed to this world. This world is the fashion of this world passed away, man. It's gonna pass away. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And let's go like for the hopeful elect, the men that's pushing this truth day to day on the highways and hedges, week in and week out. We got to be renewed by our minds every day, doing better than we did yesterday, man. Not finding an excuse to do wrong. Okay, we got to get up out of that nigger mind frame, because we're not Israelite niggers, man. We're just Israelite men. We're soldiers of Hamashiach, man. We're soldiers of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, the Lord has blessed us with this truth, which is a gift, man. He blessed us, man. So we got to understand what we're a part of. First and foremost, for me myself first, man. Like, cause I just can't be knowing the truth and don't do it. Preaching the truth and ain't practicing what I'm preaching. It'll make me a hypocrite. I'm telling you not to do something, but I'm doing it. No. You gotta pray that Yahweh Shema Shah take all that weak nature, all them demons away, man. Because by the time we get on those chariots, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. We want to be, um, we want to be able to say we fought that good fight, man. So reading Romans chapter 12, verse 2 again, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. Okay? And we want to start by fearing Yahweh by Shema Shah, man. We got to fear the Lord, man. Okay, Galatians chapter 5, verses 16 through 24. It reads, this I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. See? Because verse 17 says, for the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. It's the constant fight every day. And these are contrary to one to the other, so that you cannot do the things that you would. But if ye be led of the spirit, so ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revellings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. See, man, we don't supposed to be caught up in all of that, man. Drug selling, gang banging, thugging. Nah, man, we supposed to be telling Jake, if they got an ear and they can understand and it resonate with them, they'll hearken, they'll listen, man. But for the ones that gonna indulge in this lifestyle and perpetuate this wickedness, man, we don't supposed to be around them, man. Okay, no matter how much we care about them, at the end of the day, and this go for me myself, cause I got plenty of family members and brothers that do what they do, and it's just wrong in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai, and I can't get drugged into that life again, man. So I gotta separate myself and ask Yahweh Shema Shah, Salaki, that's Satan, ask Yahweh Shema Shah to keep me away from those things that can pull me back into that life, man. Okay? First you have to want it. You have to really be believing and fearing and trying to please Yahweh Shema Shah, not just mouthing off, man. You have to be really rooted and really grounded, man, because this is a fight between the spirit and the flesh daily. It's nothing physical. It's the spirit, man. It's a spiritual fight. It's spiritual warfare. Reading on Galatians chapter 5, verse 22. But the fruit of the spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. And they that are Hamashiachs have crucified the flesh with the affections and lust. And see, being around brothers, man, that like-minded, man, you gonna have that vibration of joy, peace, and meekness, and it just that rare type of love, man, because it's rare. You don't get that at home or at your job, around your cousins, around people you don't grew up with. You're around men that you don't know from a can of paint, but through the spirit, you see that the spirit is real, man. It's rare. But that's only if you have a understanding and if this resonate with your spirit, man. If you can see what I'm saying. So when you're around brothers, man, that count, man, you it got to be you that's bugging out. Because if it's a brother doing something you got no business and you got a crazy spirit or something, he need to check himself, man. That's why it's important for us to examine ourselves. Because a true brother, man, he will not harm you, man. Because you got to look at it like this: you'll be harming Yahweh Shah. If you threaten a brother, you threaten Yahweh Shah. You feel some type of way about a brother. That's how you feel about Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 4. A time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance, man. And we're in the house of mourning, man. Okay, we ain't in the house of mirth, man. We don't care about trying to party every weekend, club every weekend. We ready to get out of here, man. We're wore out. We're wore out, man. We get looked down and shunned down on, man. We get talked about. But it's for the sake of Yahweh Shai, man. Because Yahweh Shai went through it. The servant is not greater than his master, man. And it all go down to the fact that Jake is caught up on so many emotions. They don't see what we see, man. They don't see what we're saying. But in that day, Jacob's trouble, Jacob's punishment, they're gonna see that a prophet was among them the whole time telling them these things, man. Then y'all gonna want to try to cling unto us, man. But the Lord gonna make us prudent, man. Saying this humbly, man. Lord willing, we be a part of that hopeful elect, man. Because we don't want the wrath of Yahweh Shai to be upon us, man. Okay? Romans chapter 12, verse 15. Rejoice with them that do rejoice and weep with them that weep. Okay? That's beautiful, man. We're doing it with the brotherhood, man. With the hopeful elect, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 13. A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance, but by the sorrow of the heart, the spirit is broken. Okay. Let me jump down. Let me get Ephesians chapter 6, verse 13. And it reads, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. And that's what we want, man. We want to be able to stand, man, in that day, that bad times that's approaching. Okay? The FEMA camps are all over your cities. Okay? Concentration camp, MOTB, the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, when you can't buy or sell unless you partake into this man's image, man, this beast system. Okay? It's going to go down, Jake. Whether you believe it or not, prophecy has to happen. All these things must come to pass, man. Let me give Matthew chapter 10, verse 28, and it reads, and fear not them which kill the body, but are able to kill the soul. Salaki, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. And who is that? It's Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All day long. Okay? We got to fear Yahweh Shema Shai. We got to fear the Lord, man. Stay away from trouble. Stay away from things that can that can get you out of this truth. Stay away from it, man. Stay away. Stay away from emotional, weak people. Rock with like-minded people. Okay, understand what we're a part of, man. Like I said, first and foremost, just go for me, man. I'm edifying myself as I make this lesson, man. Okay? And with that being said, I feel like I made the point. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I would like to close out this lesson by giving all glory, honor, and infinite praise unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rachakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, that teach and rule well, and labor in 100% doctrine. I learned this truth from according to the Bible. Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing this truth in our righteousness and in sincerity around the four winds of the earth. Shalom to the sincere believers and the few Akwaf. Shalom, Abba Babal, Kwame Yasha'Allah, Barak Kal Akim. Shalom.